Hi everyone, welcome to TMC. This is week number 5, workout number 9. And today we're going to warm up with a chair. So make sure that you have a chair for the workout today. If you happen to have a band, we have the option to use this for one of the exercises. Okay, so I've just got that set on the chair, and I've got a band that's of pretty heavy resistance because if you do want to use it, it'll be used while we are squatting. Alright, so get some music playing and let's get ready to warm up for 5 minutes. We're going to clear the chair with one leg. And you're going to repeat on this leg, bring the leg over and then back. Stand up nice and tall. And 5, we're going to go 5 more times. Just swinging this leg over and back for 7. Good, there's my dog barking upstairs. You can probably hear her. There it is. Okay, perfect. That's that leg. Do the same thing on the other leg. Lock your gaze for balance. Get a nice swing here. All the way up and all the way over. 4. Good. 6. 8. 9, use your stomach muscles, and that'll do 10. Okay, stand to the side of the chair, bend your knees a little bit, lean in. We're going to try to do a little side kick here, and once again, you're on one foot, so you're balancing. You can just take your toe to the top of the chair. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we'll switch sides. Same thing to the side of the chair. Squat in, lean in. Nice straight back as you lean in. 2. Go as quickly or as slowly as you want to go with this. Just trying to balance. That's about 10. Let's go 5 more. 1, 2, 3. Lean away. And there we go. There's about 5 of those. Okay, now we're going to take our hands to the chair, and we're going to step back away from it. Come up and down on your toes a few times. Let's just wake up the calves. So once again, you're keeping your spine nice and long. Maybe you're feeling a stretch in the backs of the legs, and you're also waking up these calf muscles. Now go ahead, just stand on your left leg, left foot. See if you can do this single leg calf raise. 2, 3, 4, 5, listen to my ankle. 6, a little bit of a crack there. 7, doesn't hurt though. 8, 2 more. 9, and the next time, number 10, hold up there on the toes, swing the other leg, squeeze the glute. So a little swingy, but then a hold. And hold. 6, squeeze the glute. 7, 8, 9, stay up on that toe. 10. Oh. Now shake out that leg. Let's go onto the right foot. Give me just the calf raise. We will do 10 of these. Keep your spine long. 4, 5. Keep your abs drawn in. 8, 9. Okay, now hold up on this number 10. Swing the left leg through. Squeeze the glute. 3. Hold it. 4. Hold it. 5. And every time it's there, 6. You should be making that mind-muscle connection we talk about. Contract. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so let's stand up from here. Roll your shoulders back and down. And then we're going to come just to sit on this chair. And we're going to do some hip stretches. So we'll take hold of one leg, any leg, doesn't really matter. Get it to squeeze in, try to sit up really tall, and then flex your ankle and cross it over your knee. We'll take seated figure 4. You're trying to push that knee down, feel that the hip is stretching. Really lift your chest. If you feel like it's okay to lean in and stretch a little deeper, go ahead and do that. And we can also sit up really tall, bring our hand to the bottom of the foot, and take a twist. So big inhale, lift your chest, and then exhale, Turn and look back. And release. Okay, hold on to the other leg. Bring that thigh in. Give yourself a little squeeze here as you sit up tall. Flex your ankle, cross it over the knee. And same thing. Notice here if your left hip feels the same as the right hip, if that knee is in the same place. If it's really tight, just sit up tall. And if you don't feel much and you want to lean in to deepen that hip stretch, go ahead and do this. Just make sure that you're relaxing, trying to breathe, trying to let go here. And then we're going to sit up tall, hand comes to the bottom of the foot. Big inhale, puff your chest up. Exhale, turn and look back over your shoulder. Really look back with the eyes, turn the head. Take a big deep breath. And nice work. We'll come in and out of the chair a few times with an exaggeration on driving your knees out. So my heels are nice and heavy. Good. Every time that you stand up, 3, you really push your bum forward. Drive your knees out, 5. And squeeze your glutes at the top. 6, 7, 8. So when we come to chair squats today, we can throw a band around the knees so that you don't have to worry about your knees falling in. You'll be more aware of your knees pressing out if you have something to press into. And let's just do 2 more. And there you go. Come on up and interlace your hands. Take a big reach right over the top of the head. That is about a 5-minute warm-up. I feel like we've moved everything. We'll reach up here. We'll get a nice stretch through the upper body, through the arms, and then let's also open up, interlacing the hands, and then opening up across your chest. Take a big breath here. Maybe bring your head from side to side. Try to drop your shoulders down and just stretch into your neck. All right, let's get started. The first exercise is walking lunges. If you have any concerns about traveling with a lunge, I'll show you what this looks like. You can try a few with body weight. We take a step, we take another step, and we alternate the legs, stepping. We're gonna try to get 20 total steps. I can get 5 across here, so I'm gonna go back and forth 4 times. If you wanna hold weights at your sides, you can, and if you just wanna work body weight, you can. And if you don't feel comfortable traveling, then do 10 standing lunges, big or small, on one leg, and then 10 standing lunges, big or small, on the other. Okay, I'm gonna let you decide. I'm gonna start with a bit of a lighter weight on my first set, shoulder blades back and down. Let's travel. Step, nice and heavy in that front heel, and then sink in. If you have a full range of motion, use that back knee as your guide. 2, I lightly touch the floor. 3, 4, I might go off camera here, I'll fit in 1 more. 5, and when I turn around, making sure you're not repeating the same leg, alternate. 1, 2, take your time. Sometimes you feel really wobbly with these. 3, 4, and 5. I know I finished here with my right leg forward, so I'm going to make sure to step out on that left one. 1. Count your reps. 2. If you've got a longer room than me. Good. There's my 5 that way. Shoot out with the appropriate leg. 1. Keep the weight in the heel. 2. 3, and our last 2, which is actually 19, and whoo, just made it, 20. All right, 20 walking lunges, very good. Now we have 20 alternating back rows, and we're doing that standing. I'm gonna pick a weight that challenges my back, good heavy weight. You're gonna choose when you do these, maybe you wanna hinge over at a 45-degree angle. Maybe you want to come over all the way, depending on your hamstrings. Keep your back long, that's all you really care about. Alternating 1 arm back rows, pull 1 back. Now pull the other elbow back. 2, I'm keeping a neutral grip here. 3, 4, good, give your back time to flex. 6, 7, keep your abs nice and tight. 8, 9, 10. Good. Try to keep your torso in one spot. 12. Sometimes I start moving up and down a little bit too much. 13. 14. So keep that torso where it is. 16. Pause long enough to flex. 18. And one more on each side. And nice. Okay, that's some good hard work there. One arm back rows. Now we have sit down squats from the chair. This is where you can use a band if you want to. And we're gonna do a shoulder press at the bottom and a shoulder press at the top. We're gonna count to 20 shoulder presses and there will be 10 squats. Do you wanna band them? Gives you something to push your knees into so they don't collapse in during a squat. Sometimes that happens. Let's get set up here in shoulder press position. Get your heels loaded, ankles under. Drive the knees. We're gonna go one shoulder press here. Touch over your head, stand up. Oh, we're gonna hit that? No. That is 2. That is 3, 4, 5, 6. You got the hang of this. 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 11, you get a good burn. Whew, 12. If you're feeling like the weights are too heavy, make a switch anywhere you need to. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That'll do, okay? Nice work. So we can get that off. We're gonna stay in our chair though. I'm just gonna turn it to the side so you can see how far back I'm leaning. We're gonna work our abs sitting in the chair today. We have alternating leg V-sit. So we get right to the edge of the chair, okay? Step your feet away. Lean back enough that you feel, I feel my stomach contract when I'm about here. I'm gonna hold on, my hands. I'm gonna pick both feet up off the ground. Abs are super engaged. Pull one leg in, lean in towards it. Stick it out, bring the other one. 2. We're gonna go to 20. 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring your chest to meet your thigh. 7, 8, every time. 9, that little crunch. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, very good. You feel your hip flexors, you feel your abs. We'll move this out of the way. We're starting back. So we have 4 movements and we have 20 reps for each one. That's our theme. I'm gonna go a little bit heavier on this round of walking lunges. Do you wanna go a little bit heavier? Go ahead and get set up. Choose your distance, count your reps. I'm going 5, 5, 5, 5. Stand up real tall. Let's do this. Step out. Does your back knee reach to the floor? That's okay if it doesn't. Dip down just a little bit if it's better for your knees. I'm just gonna turn myself here a little. 5. Make sure you step out with the right leg. Don't double out the same leg. Sometimes people just don't notice and that stronger side gets more work and it's the weaker side that needs it. So pay attention. Here we go. This is my 11th, 12, 13, 14, 15. Keep going. I like stepping my feet together for that moment of balance. Right in the middle, if you don't need that and you just want to step through, you can always do that. And yeah, lifting a heavier weight makes a difference. Definitely more of a heart rate. Okay, we'll put those down. We're gonna go to back rows. Alternating. I'm gonna pick up my heavier weight. What are you gonna pick up? And then decide. You bend your knees. You hinge. How far over does it feel good in your body? Pull one elbow, flex that whole side of your back. 1, and then the other. 2. Maybe look a little bit forward. 3. So your neck isn't hanging. 4. And hopefully You have a mirror. 6. And you can just check in with your form. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, keep going, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, we did it. Number 20, and stand up nice and tall. Okay, 2 sets of back. Moving right along to our sit down squats with our double shoulder press. Ooh, do I want to go heavier on the shoulders? I think I'll keep it as it was. I kind of jumped into this one real fast with you last time. If you found that that weight you chose was too heavy or too light, make sure you pick the appropriate weight this set. Okay, set your feet up. Heels are heavy, knees drive out. Set your arms up. You can have the elbows more open. That bothers my shoulder a little bit, so I bring my elbows in just a little closer, more in front of the body. Okay, so you play with this in your body. Let's drive the press. Let's stand up, push the knees out, drive the press again. 2, 3, 4, you got lots going on here. 5, push the knees out. 6, touch the dumbbells over the head. 8, 9, 10, 11, good cardio though. 12, 13, 14, keep going, you got this. 15, 16, 17, 18, last 2, little burn in the shoulders hopefully, and that is done. Okay, weights down, time to V-sit. Turn the chair, and set yourself up right on the edge of that chair. Lean yourself back, keep your back nice and straight, and puff up that chest. Pick your feet off the ground and really make a connection here to the belly. Let's pull a thigh in and bring your chest to it for 1, and 2, and 3. Exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16. Keep going. 17. Flex your abs. 18, 19, and that'll do. Number 20. Okay, wasn't sure if I was going to do 2 sets or 3 sets. If you want to do a 3rd set, pause the video and do it right now. I think we should move on because I also have some bicep and some tricep and some jumping planned. So we're going to go to a bicep exercise next. It's going to be a hammer curl, which means keep your grip like this with the thumbs up. Okay, it's not this position, it's this position. Keeping shoulder blades back and down, holding the appropriate weight for your biceps to challenge you. Let's curl, okay? Keep your elbows tight to your sides. We curl here in a narrow grip. Now bring that down, curl again, but bring your hands wider. More at the side of your body, but keep that elbow tight. 2, bring it narrow. 3, bring it wide. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's keep going. 11, 12. I say we hit 20. 13, and 14. That's a good number today. 16, 17, 18, 19. There we are, 20 curls, very good. For the triceps, I've put a tricep dip in here. If you know that tricep dips do not work for your wrists and you want to instead do a kickback or your over the head extensions, either 2 dumbbells or 1 big dumbbell, feel free to do that, okay? If you are all right with using the chair here as a dip station, I'm gonna put my hands so my fingers are forward. You want your hands nice and close, okay? We wanna step off, step away. Keep your spine close to your chair at all times. Let's start with a small range of motion, okay? And as things start to loosen up, 1, 2, maybe you drop down a little bit more, 3, maybe you don't though, 4, and that's okay, 5, as long as you're locking out the arms, 6, 7, 8, 9, now if you need a break at 10, go ahead and rest, 11, I'm going to take us to 20, 12, 13, I'm also going to start to drop down, 14, just a little bit more, 15, as my shoulders loosen up, 17, but lock the arm out, 18, 19, 20, and come back onto the chair, nice job. So it is nice to kind of go small range of motion, make sure the shoulders are okay with that, and then if it feels good, you want to drop down a little bit more, you can. All right, next exercise, we jump, and today we do ski jumps, meaning it's a lateral movement, but instead of shooting off of one foot, like we did the last time we did lateral jumps, we're going to try jumping off of both feet at the same time, up and over and down, okay? It's important that you maintain that perfect squat form. So our knees are bent, we're hinged a little bit here, and these are not falling in. You're keeping that space here. We're gonna sink, we're gonna jump, imagine you're jumping over something, and land stable. Let's go, 1, 2, 3, we're going for 20 obviously, 4, 5, everything's 20, 7, 8, 9, 10 more, 1, 2, watch your knees, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think that's 10, maybe that's 10, basically we're there. Walk it out, woo, little heart rate from that. Okay, I'm gonna go a bit heavier on my second bicep set. Now that you know what you're in for, do you want to go heavier? That is the question. Go ahead and get your weight, make your decision. Heavier or not, set the shoulder blades back and down, standing up nice and tall, we're in hammer grip. First come up narrow, then come out wide. Straighten at the bottom. Straighten every time. 4, perfect form. 5, with a flex. 6, there's always a flex. There's always a you knowing what you're working and squeezing the heck out of it. 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, straighten your arms at the bottom, 16, 17, 18, and we did it. Very nice little squeeze in the biceps. Okay, what are you doing for triceps? You gonna dippy do, or are you gonna go kick back or overhead extension? You decide. Let's make sure shoulder blades are back. We really want to be open across the chest with this. Take your hands close to your hips, fingers are forward. We step away enough, we've got space, but your spine and your back are close to the chair. Remember that. Start small, straighten the arms. 1, 2, breathe. 3, 4, don't go too fast. 5, because we gotta pause. 6, we gotta flex. 7, 8, 9, okay, it's loosening up here. 10, I can go a little bit lower. 1, if you need to decrease reps, I understand. 15, listen to your wrists. Okay, it's getting hard. 16, keep your back close to the chair. 17, this is when people start moving away from the chair. 19, one more. Holy moly. Okay, shake that out. It's hard for the wrists, but it's also good for the wrists. This is a nice counter stretch. They're gonna get stronger too. Okay, now we jump. If you wanna actually jump something to make it more challenging, you could give yourself something to jump here, okay? You could give yourself a step stool, something more challenging, something higher if you want to, or nothing at all, just pretend. Set up, about feet are hip width. Let's sink in, Let's never lose this form. Sink and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that was really hard. Okay, we're good. We're good now. That was full body, everyone. We are going to get to the mat, if I can breathe, and we're going to do some low back, a little more abs, and a little bit of chest. So when you do dips, you do work some chest, but for anyone that didn't do dips, you didn't get any chest in there, and it is predominantly more of a tricep. So I have a fun little push-up to challenge you with. We are going to come to tabletop position. Let's begin with a few cat-cows. So you're going to take your breath in, big inhale, and arch, and then exhale, and round. I'm just going to try to get that heart rate down, because 20 ski jumps is a lot. I hope you're breathing as hard as I am. And it doesn't just sound like a mouse shake over here. And one more time. Okay. Heart rate feels calmed down. So let's play here with a little bit of core. I want you to think about firming up the belly, okay? Pulling in the stomach muscles. Now take your left leg and send it straight back behind you. And when this leg is back, straighten it, drive through the heel, drop the hip down just a little bit, and really connect to the left glute. We're going to use the stomach muscles to draw the knee under the body, and then we're going to twist by dropping the left hip and trying to bring the knee to the right elbow, and then send it back for 1, 2, drop the hip a little, 3, that's how you actually get the knee to touch the elbow, 4, 5, 6, 7, give me one more, 8, okay. Right leg, straighten it out. Turn your head and look at it. Can you flex your ankle more? Can you straighten out your knee more? Can you tighten up that glute and really connect to that muscle more? Keep your stomach muscles drawn in. Let's use the abs. Pull the knee, drop the hip a little bit. Can you get the knee to touch the left elbow? For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, 8. Okay, now either coming to a kneeling position or sit down on your shins. Okay, this is a good stretch. Shake out your hands. Give your wrist a breather. We're going to try this stepping out push-up. I'm going to start the push-up really small, and if you want to grow the range of motion, you can. We're only going to do 8, okay? We're only going to step out 8 times, so I don't want to go over on time, and we really just need a little bit more work in the chest, so let's not overdo it. Bring your hands together here. We're in tabletop. We have the thumbs touching. Maybe push the knees back ever so slightly so they're not right underneath the hips. Step your left hand off the side of your mat and do a little push-up. Step your left hand in, step your right hand off, and do a little push-up. 2, left hand, 3, and remember, you don't have to go down too low. Right hand, 4, halfway there, 5, 6, oh, I like this, 7, and we'll just go one more here, 8, stepping back in, take a child's pose, maybe flip up the palms. We're going to do that again. We'll go tabletop with leg extension and knee drives with twists. And stepping out push-ups. All right, come on back tabletop. Let's take left leg, drive it back behind you, get it straight, make the connection into that glute, fire that muscle. Pull the knee under you, drop the hip a little, twist it, contract your abs there. 1, right there, flex. 2, there should be a squeeze as you drop the hip. 3, 4, 5, as you kick back, you're squeezing the glute. 6, abs, glute. 7, abs, glute. 8, okay. Right leg back, find the muscle, straighten it out, drop the hip. And exhale, knee to elbow. 1, 2, feel the abs right here. Feel the glute. 3, every single time, please. 4, 5, 6, 7, there's 8. Okay, sitting back or kneeling, push the backs of your hands together. Get that stretch. Rotate fingers up, down, and around. Okay, also try this one. Interlace. Push your palms, lift your elbows. Roll the wrists. And just stretching out the legs as you sit here, rolling out the wrists, and giving it a shake. Let's go, second set of push-ups. Make sure your knees are pushed back a little bit, your thumbs are together in the center. We're gonna step one hand off the side of the mat here. I've stepped out with my left. Do a push-up, whatever your range of motion is, push back. 1, step off and over. 2, 3, 4. Remember, always look a little bit forward, right? A little bit forward. 5, 6, 7. Oh my goodness. That's 8. Now come on down onto your belly. We're going to finish here with a lift and locust. So we're going to send the arms back. And we're going to do a holding lift. We're going to bring the legs up nice and wide. We're going to bring up the arms. You can have your arms however you want. If you want your knuckles up and the palms down, you can do that. You can do that. I feel like this is more comfortable. Let's go from wide to bringing everything inward. So bring your ankles together, your feet together, and bring the hands to the thighs, and then open again. 1. We'll just do 8. 2, 3, 4, but move slow. 5, you can tuck your chin in. 6, 7, and that'll do at 8. Come on down here. We're going to take a chest opening stretch today. So with your arms at the sides, your elbows up nice and high. Let's come onto the left arm and the left leg. We're going to kind of roll over. Maybe this right foot taps behind you, maybe it doesn't, maybe it floats. And if you want to, you can put your head down and breathe. And if you're not feeling this as a stretch across the left shoulder, then it's probably because your arm is down here, okay? So then reset it, the elbow beside the shoulder, and then you roll open. And you don't have to roll open very far to feel it sometimes. You're not forcing a stretch. You're feeling it gently, and you're breathing. We'll go across the belly. You'll set up your right arm exactly the same. Make sure that elbow's high enough. You'll start to roll over as soon as you feel the stretch. Maybe just put the head down. Okay, and if it hurts to put the head down, don't. As soon as you feel that gentle stretch, close the eyes. Take a nice breath. And just hang out. Imagine that this shoulder, this armpit is kind of dropping to the mat. And your other hand is just kind of supporting you, just stabilizing you. Okay, come up back to the belly. Let's do one more lift. We have time to do one more locust lift. So we'll bring everything up and we'll hold it. Straight legs, tight glutes, arms up, however you want to have them. We're wide. We squeeze in. 1, 2, tuck your chin in. 3, all the way wide. 4, and all the way in. 4 more. 5, 6, 7, That's 8, right? One more. There we go. 8. Okay. Nice job. Peel off. Take child's pose. Round your back again. Good work, everyone. We did not miss a muscle group today. 100%. We got it all in there. We got some good heart rates. And we got lots of reps. We did a pretty high rep day. Mostly everything at 20. Go ahead and finish sitting on your mat. I want you to take time today making sure that you stretch your hamstrings and maybe you do some figure 4, whether it's pigeon or lying on your back, but make sure that you stretch out the hips after everything we did today. And great job, everyone. Have a good day.